guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today is part 2 of episode 12 in my psychic development series. And in this series, I have been doing all different sorts of exercises, well, 12 of them now, to help people develop their intuition, their psychic ability, which is something that I believe is totally natural. It's just a part of being a human being and navigating this world, our environment, and the other energies around us, just like all the other animals and living things on this planet. So the exercise that I posted on Friday had to do with the pendulum, and I had this little pendulum here, and I talked about kind of, you know, getting to know your pendulum, getting comfortable with it. One might be better times to use it than others. And in this exercise, it was finding a missing object. And in this case, I hid this pendulum in a part of my house. And I said that it was either in, you know, the kitchen, dining room, you know, master bedroom, you know, guest room. And I mentioned all these places and I had everybody write it down. Then I hid it in one of those places. And then I said in the comments, respond where you think it is. And so in this exercise, don't get bummed out if you don't get it right. You know, when I first started using the pendulum, just simply trying to find things in the house, like, where is Wally or where is Loki? It wasn't, I would say, reliable, but I think that's just because, you know, I wasn't totally connected to my pendulum yet. So if you find out that it was incorrect, I would say, you know, keep practicing with stuff in your house. Have somebody hide something in your own home and keep practicing till you start to feel like you are kind of putting your own expectations of where the item may be aside, and you're totally just tapping into the energy that's flowing through your arm into the pendulum. It takes a lot of practice, you guys, so please do not fret. And it's a fun exercise too. I mean, you know, it's not a life or death thing. You know, people are just, you know, where is the kitty cat? You know, where is the doggy? Where did I put my car keys? You know, and I think it's just a fun way to kind of separate your conscious mind from your unconscious mind. That's really what the exercise is, because oftentimes we start putting preconceived notions on like where something should be, and we end up dominating that in the pendulum. So if I'm like, where's Wally? And my conscious brain's like, well, Wally is probably in the bedroom, you know, and then this will say, yes, he's in the bedroom, and I go in there and he's not in there. It's because in my brain, I was already, oh, well, that's probably due to, you know, probability and statistics, that's where Wally would be. Instead of just where is Wally and then just totally allowing like the energy to just kind of come in, and then it's like, oh, come to find out he was actually in the kitchen with my boyfriend. I don't have to ask where Loki is right now because he's staring at me off camera. And heading to where the pendulum is. Bam. Guest bathroom. Okay, so let's take a look at your responses, and then I kind of want to talk about them a little bit. So the very first response comes to us from Juvity, my girl Juvity. And Juvity says, love this exercise. My pendulum told me that yours is downstairs in the dining room. Okay, so that's interesting. There were a lot of people that said kitchen and dining room. And what's interesting about that is, although my pendulum wasn't down there, we have a very small portal in the house down there. So you could have actually been tapping into an energy portal in my house. We have roughly 3 that I know of, maybe 3 or 4. Three basically ones that I know of. And there is a very small one right between like the kitchen and dining room. So if you said kitchen or dining room, you were actually probably tapping into a portal in my home instead of my pendulum. So that's interesting. Next, Cold as Fire, Hot as Ice, which I always tell her I love her screen name. Mine said, it is in Loki's bedroom, can't wait till Monday. Okay, so right before I hid this pendulum after Friday's video, I went into Loki's room and I put it down on where he hangs out in front of the window, and then I was like, no, Loki will probably bat it off this thing. So I took it actually out of his room and I put it in to the guest bathroom. So it was originally in his room for like 2 seconds before I was like, no, Loki's gonna actually lose this and like knock it off his little stand. So it was in there for 2 seconds till I changed my mind and I was like, no, it needs to go into the guest bathroom. So you're actually probably correct. There you go. Next, Karen said, I don't use my pendulum very often, but this exercise was fun. She thinks that it was in the master bedroom. The master bedroom is actually where it stays the rest of the time. So when I'm not hiding my pendulum, it's in my nightstand next to my bed in the master bedroom. So, I mean, technically, yes, that is correct because that's where it is when it's not being hidden. That's where all my other pendulums are too. So, hey! All right, let's see. Marcella Frater said that she also thought it was between the kitchen and the dining room. But remember, I was saying anybody who said kitchen, dining room, kind of right in there, that's a small little energy portal in the house. So that's fantastic. Olivas Art Studio, my girl Claudia said she thought it was in the master bathroom. Master bathroom is actually back to back with the guest bathroom. So, I mean, it's right in there. So I would go ahead and give that a point too. And last, Nicole Hepburn said the kitchen. And so she is also another one that possibly was tapping into a small energy portal in my home. All right, you guys, so that was my little exercise for you guys to try. Please don't get discouraged. Keep trying. And remember, you know, there was some background to some of your answers. It wasn't just a clear cut yes or no. So even though that's usually what we use our pendulums for, but you know, like I said, I like to do these videos so I can give you feedback and so you can utilize that to continue to practice on your own, you know, in small little ways. You know, no stress. This is a safe environment for you guys too, so that you can continue to flourish and grow as spiritual beings and putting out your little spiritual feelers. But yeah, I enjoy this. Let me know if you guys have any maybe suggestions on certain exercises you would like to see me do here. I'm always open to suggestions. Yeah, and that's it for me, spiritual homies. If you dug this series, you dug this video, you dug this exercise, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. I have tons of different types of readings. I also have my salves, the Goddess of the Rose Beauty Salve, which seems to be very popular over in my shop. I have my Ruma body sprays, I have my bracelets, I have my Wally's World Oracle, so definitely check it out. And brand new to my shop, I have my altar pendant. So this is my Travel Witch altar pendant, which basically you can have your magical practice in a bottle, keep it with you wherever you go. No need to carry extra gear. It's right around your neck, or you can keep your practice nice and safe right there. I also have ancestral pendants, Dia de los Muertos, for keeping those that have departed. Their name goes on a little scroll, and you can place it inside here so that they are also kind of amongst your ancestral altar, but you keep it close to your heart. So definitely go check it out if you're interested. And yeah, if you want to throw a little love my way, think about joining the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. And I'll catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.